Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. The weekly overview, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from May the 15th to the 22nd, 2025. Let's talk about love and romance. Aries, your solar sun is in the second house. The second house is Taurus. It's a house of love, work, finances, and possession, and luxury and beauty. Its ruling planet is Venus. Venus is now in your sign, Aries. So in love, it's time for action. No longer sitting and discussing it, wishing it, hoping that it will go away. It's time for you to take action. If you're in a relationship where this relationship is not going anywhere and there's a lot of bickering, a lot of chaos, you're going to have to make a decision whether to stay or leave. Aries, if you just got out of a relationship, don't jump into another relationship until you have healed from the pain, the disappointment, the sorrow that this relationship brought you. You want to release those baggages that was left behind from the previous relationship. That is not your burden, that is their burden. You cannot change anyone, and you cannot rearrange them. These are their responsibility for the decisions they made. If you have your eye on someone, Aries, take your time approaching this person. Do less talking and do more of listening. And if you see the red flags, don't stay. Let it go. And if this person reminds you of someone that you previously got involved with, those attributes are with this person. I'm not saying that no one is perfect, but learn your lesson and don't make the same mistakes again. Aries, you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to put yourself first and not other people. You're learning not to be a people pleaser. You're learning to set boundaries, and you're learning to say no and mean it. It's time for you to go internally and see what you want, Aries, in love and in a partner. What you're willing to give and what you want in return. A fair exchange is no robbery. So let love be like water falling on your skin to clear and clean the pain that you went through in a previous relationship. Leave that behind and embrace this new relationship with the utmost forward movement. All right, Aries? The next sign is Leo. Leo, your solar sun is in the 9th house. The 9th house is Sagittarius. It's a house of abundance, prestige. It's a house of abundance, change for the positive, new opportunity, expansion, growth, religion, philosophy, higher education, foreigners. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. So if you are a single Leo, expect to meet someone new. Opportunity to meet someone that's on your level. Someone that wants the same thing that you want. Someone is going to expand and grow. I feel that some of you have been in a relationship where there was nothing in common, maybe some sexual intercourses, but beyond that, there was no emotions. There was no communication. So you're going to meet someone that's going to give you that communication. All right? Those who are in an existing relationship, there's been a lot of chaos, upheaval, and change. There's also been a communication issue. The person is not getting what you want out of the relationship. They're not listening to what you need for you to grow in this relationship. They're more concerned about themselves. So you're putting more out, Leo, and getting nothing in return. So there's going to be a decision to make whether you're going to stay in this relationship or whether you're not going to stay. It could have something to do with children that's keeping you in this relationship, but you're deciding not to be in this relationship anymore. So that might lead to a separation, a divorce. And there might be some problems here with the custody of the children. All right, Leo. If anyone that you're interested in, you've got your eye on, it will be someone that is from a foreign culture or someone that speaks another language. And I feel that some of you are going to be willing to learn this other language or invest in their culture to show that you care for them. Listen more and talk less. Observe. Any red flags, leave. If this person reminds you of someone else that you dealt with, those attributes are in this person. Okay? It's time for you to love yourself, Leo. It's time for you to put yourself first. Stop putting other people before you. It's time for you to say no and set boundaries and stop being a people pleaser. It's time for you to go internally and what you really want out of love and what you want a person to give to you. So it's time for you to let go and go internally and find the love that you want with yourself and find that love from the outside. The next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your solar sun is in the 6th house. The 6th house is Virgo, the house of health, work, and service to others. You're having a problem about overthinking, not able to make a decision because you're analyzing and dissecting it too much. You need to make that decision and leave it alone in a relationship. Okay? Now, your ruling planet is Mercury. Virgo's ruling planet is Mercury. So some of you are in a relationship that's a lack of communication. Nothing is working. They're not listening to what you want. And you're frustrated. You're trying to help this person, but they are set on their own mind, stubborn, with blinders on and not listening to what you want. It's all about them. So you might be leaving this relationship too. Venus is in Aries. So there's action that needs to be made in a relationship that has to do with money. It's money issues here that's burdening this relationship. This person is spending more and you spending less. The more you put into the bank, they're taking it out. They have to learn if you're both going to have anything in this love relationship or romance, you both have to be on the same path. So there's money relationship in this Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you also have issues with your picture of a relationship, and it has been shattered. So that old foundation that you were operating on is shattered. So you have to look at love in a new way with an open-minded, less emotional, to taking over your focus and your decision-making, and thinking outside the box and having an open mind thing. Start loving yourself, Sagittarius. Start putting that energy in loving you. Start putting yourself first. Stop being a people pleaser in these relationships and start loving yourself. Setting boundaries, Sag, and saying no. Going inside internally and see what you want out of love that makes you blossom and grow and what you want from the other person. So if you're meeting anyone new, ask them what they're looking for. They're looking for a commitment, let's pursue with it. They're looking for fun. If you want to have fun, you stay there. But you let them know that you're going to see other people because you're looking for a relationship, a permanent relationship. Starting off with acquaintances, association, friends, and moving into the love zone. So this is what you need to ask yourself in all these relationships that you might be in. What do you want? What makes you happy? What's going to make you grow? Sag.